We're here today with Zack Couch, and you're the at-risk species biologist, right?
I am.
You brought some what looks to be crayfish.
Yep, I've got one of Kentucky's 65 species of crayfish here with us today.
65 different species.
65.
And still finding more, right?
Yep, this is the 65th species. This is one that doesn't have a name yet.
You can't have a species of crayfish without a name.
That's right.
Well, these things need to be named. So
We need to name them.
you actually found them, so I guess technically you have the rights to do the naming. Is that how it works?
That's correct. So the way that we describe a species in science is that whoever finds it or whoever wants to go through the work of actually writing the publication or the species description, part of that publication says this is what this species name is. So what we're looking at doing is opening this up and letting the folks of the Commonwealth decide what the name of this species is.
Oh, very cool. So you've done all the hard work, the paperwork is all done, with the exception of the name.
Yep.
If you wanted to name these crayfish, there's an opportunity for people to do that by going to fw.ky.gov/kywild, and they can submit a bid and hopefully win the opportunity to name this
That's
crayfish.
right. You can name it after yourself. You can name it after a loved one. You can name it after your company. You can name it after whatever you want to, as long as it's not anything profane or inappropriate. It is essentially up for grabs. So if you've ever wanted to name a species, now is your opportunity.
That is really cool. Any other particular characteristics when they start thinking about names out there that you might want to include with these?
No, I'm going to leave that up to them. Like I say, it is found in southern Louisville and around northern Bullock County in the Pond Creek drainage for anybody that's familiar with the area.
So obviously if a person names it, it's going to have that name forever, right?
That's
What
right.
else would they get?
We're going to provide them with a copy of the manuscript that actually describes the species. That's what will be out in publication. We'll get them a really nice photo of the species so they get to see what they named. And they'll have the opportunity to continue to preserve the species, maybe through additional encounters in the future.
All the money that's generated by making a bid and naming the species is going to go straight to Kentucky Wild, right?
That's right. It'll go to Kentucky Wild, and we'll be able to put that money back into focused on conservation for this species.
So we know where to go to find more information. It's at fw.ky.gov/kywild.
You'll be able to bid on this throughout the month of January, and then once bidding closes, we'll hope to announce within the first couple weeks of February who is the winner.
Well, hey, great job on
thank you.
finding this new species of crayfish, and we look forward to seeing what type of creative names that people can come up with.
Absolutely. I'm sure they're more creative than I am.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.